Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Intuitively Awakened Starseed. You guys, I'm getting some energy here for the collective that what happens in the next 24 hours, I'm getting will change everything, okay? And I want to take a look and see what you need to know going forward. Now, this is a timeless message, so you guys please remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. But I am picking up on the energy here that something is shifting, you guys. And I'm getting like a very strong energy of that, okay? So if you've found this message, this is not by accident, okay? The energy surrounding the next 24 hours for you guys, I'm getting here, it definitely feels intense, okay? And you could be picking up on this energy as well. I feel like that's why you've been guided to this message, okay? I'm picking up on fast moving, transformative energy, okay? What unfolds next could change the direction of a situation, but also maybe a connection or the way you see or view yourselves, okay? So, you guys, let's tap into the energy and see what the cards reveal, okay? So, let's take a quick shuffle here, see what we get for the collective, okay? What does the collective need to know? What is the message here about this shift, this change, next 24 hours? Okay, what is it that the collective needs to know? Okay, so all right. Okay, so there is a shift in perspective. I'm seeing here the Hangman is the first card that came out, okay? So this is giving the energy of many of you have been in a period of waiting. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, uncertainty, waiting for things to change, waiting for maybe a shift in your current situation, some type of suspension. You see that? All right. I feel like someone here, you feel stuck maybe between holding on and letting go, whether you should stay, should you go, whatever the situation may be. Please take it how it resonates. Intuitively Awakened Starseed. But I'm getting here, there's an energy here of watching, wondering, overthinking, and waiting for clarity that never came, okay? So I'm getting here now, you guys. I kind of picked up on this energy in a previous message. I remember recently. Okay, so someone in the collective is definitely in limbo, or I'm getting here in that liminal space, right? I'm getting here. This card is also says the pause is ending. So I'm getting here that type of energy of just being stuck, like, which way do I go type of energy, right? That is ending. Okay. So there's something beneath the surface that has been building quietly for a long time. Okay. And I feel like some of you guys, whomever this is resonating with, and this is a general message, so please remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest, right? But I'm getting here, you feel this, right? Something's been building, right? And I feel like the next 24 hours is going to begin to move that energy forward, okay? Or you're going to be able to identify exactly what that is. So the waiting phase is almost over. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So the next card, okay? Wow. Look, we got the Eight of Wands, okay? So Eight of Wands, this is where the energy speeds up. Okay, so I feel like that's representative of, this is that moving from one phase to another here, from this observing, studying, seeing things from different perspectives and things like that, to a rapid transformation or a shift with the Eight of Wands, because that's the fire sign. That's about taking action. That's about making moves. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so you guys, this Eight of Wands is representing a fast movement, sudden communication is what I'm getting here. Rapid changes and unexpected developments concerning a situation. So some of you guys have really been like, I'm getting here, and like maybe unsettled or something like that. Okay? But there's going to be some unexpected developments. There's some type of outcome that you didn't see coming, or some type of information that you're getting. Okay. And I'm getting that's what's going to, that's going to be cause those rapid changes, right? So something happens quickly. All right. So for some of you, this could actually be a message, a phone call, an unexpected encounter, or information arriving out of nowhere. Okay. Some of you guys could even get a reading and it's like that aha moment where something comes out. Okay. It could be this reading, right? Where you get some type of confirmation or a definitive answer to guide you to your next timeline, is what I'm getting here. Okay. Yeah. Or your next endeavor, your next connection, or moving forward with the connection, something like that is what I'm getting here. All right. So for others, I feel like it's internal, a realization that suddenly makes everything clear. So there could have been something that you didn't see. There could have been maybe a lot of noise, is what I'm getting here. Okay. And you weren't able to maybe hear your higher self, that inner voice. But I feel like some of you guys are going to get quiet, and this could be something that's already happened to whereas everything is suddenly clear. Okay. Yeah. So it's like what once felt delayed suddenly begins to move forward all at once. And that's the type of energy that I have been getting. So someone has definitely been at a stalemate, but I'm getting here all of a sudden it's just going to be like everything just going forward. Okay. Um, Also, too, well, I just hear like lights, camera, action, right? So, yes, something's moving forward here. And the cards are saying also to pay attention to what unfolds naturally, organically, right? Don't chase answers. Let the truth reveal itself. Okay. So you're in a phase of discovery, is what I'm getting. So it's like there's different phases to, going into different cycles and exiting loops and things like that, right? Before you move to your next chapter. And I feel like you're in like that discovery phase. And I feel like collective, intuitively awakened starseed, you the information that you need is going to come to you. So it's really not that you have to seek and find this information, okay? It's going to be revealed to you. Whomever I'm speaking to, you're very intuitive. I feel like you're very much so tapped in. You could have been distracted a lot lately, but I'm getting back to your practices. That's the kind of like the theme I've been getting here in my messages lately as well, so that you can hear and get those downloads. Okay. A lot of information is coming through to you that is going to help you on your journey. Okay. So I'm getting here the next card. See, we have the Tower. That doesn't even surprise me showing up. This doesn't mean like everything is falling apart and that's not like a doomsday situation here, but it does signify an upheaval. Okay. Now there could be some type of calamity or event that is signifying, I'm getting here the start of a new chapter. That's how you need to view this or perceive this, right? So definitely adjust your perception, because perception is your reality, okay? But I'm getting here things are happening very quickly. You see that with the Eight of Wands. So some of you guys could have been through some type of catastrophic event, or what appears to be catastrophic to you, not dimming it or glossing over it at all. Okay. But remember, I said about how you perceive your reality. Okay. So something has happened, but I'm getting this is happening because you are being elevated. Okay. You guys, if you think back, so every part of your timeline, it's like things happen and then you move on to something better. But when you're in the moment, it's like, oh, it's, you feel like this tower, it's the end all be all, but it's not. Okay. That's the illusion there with that. Okay. Yes. So I'm getting here. This is the moment that also too, with this card here, this is showing the hidden becomes impossible to ignore. Okay. You can no longer ignore something. All right. So What's going to be revealed to you, good, bad, or indifferent, is something that's going to let you know that you can no longer ignore this and something needs to happen. So this could be, it doesn't have to be bad. All right. It doesn't have to be like some dark cloud hanging over like this tower, but it can be, maybe it's a connection. You're like, okay, now it's time to move forward. Or maybe it's now it's time to walk away type of energy, right? So that's the ebb and flow of life. Okay. Or it could be, some type of investment or even your career, right? But this is what this is, okay? This is that defining moment that I'm getting that's showing up here for someone, all right? So I'm getting here a truth surfaces. It will, okay? Truth is like the light, it's always going to come out. It doesn't matter how elusive, right? An illusion is going to break, okay? Something shifts suddenly, is what I'm getting here, or it will, and permanently. So a chapter is closing. Some of you guys could be, yes, because there is a chapter closing, all right? And it could be a chapter on a cycle within a situation, okay? So it doesn't have to be the complete ending of the core, right? The nucleus, but it's also too about everything around it. Hopefully that makes sense for some of you guys, right? Because I feel like, when you say, oh, a door is closing, that's the closing of a connection or a relationship or a partnership. But it's an aspect of it, possibly for some of you guys. There's a shift in the aspect, right? Yes. So, you guys, it doesn't always mean chaos, right? Sometimes the tower does represent liberation, and we tend to forget about that because of how it appears. But remember, there's a lot of illusions here, okay? So finally seeing things for exactly as they are, and that has been a theme that has been showing up in my readings lately, right? So recognizing things for what they are, okay? I'm hearing a conversation changes everything. A realization changes everything. A decision changes everything, right? And now this moment happens. Okay. So there is no going back to the old version of yourself, is what I'm getting here, collective. Okay. Keep that in mind. Yes. So there's no, I'm getting here going back. The old version of yourself is no longer present, right? So the next card that I got was the moon card, you guys. Okay. So the moon card, underneath all of this, like what was hidden, the truth, right? It's about the truth. That's what's going to be revealed here, okay? It's like underneath all of this is the moon. So I'm getting here, this is telling me like not everything has been visible yet, okay? Now, this could have been a truth that you've been seeking, but all you need to do is sit in your energy and it will reveal itself. Meditation, maintaining, being grounded is what I'm getting here. Yes. So I'm getting, there may have been confusion, mixed signals about something, okay? But I'm getting here something to do with, this could surround some hidden emotions or uncertainty surrounding maybe a situation, okay? Yeah, those emotions came out, but that's a moon card. So, yeah. Something about deception maybe creating delays, okay? Emotions are up and down, is what I'm getting concerning this situation, all right? So I'm getting here, somebody could have been like on this roller coaster or something like that, but I'm getting here something about the truth, something about deceiving yourself. So seeing things for exactly what they are, okay? And again, that could be good or bad, right? So please take it how it resonates, okay? But I'm getting here, the moon also confirms intuition, okay? That's what, and you have to keep that in mind, okay? So the moon confirms intuition, right? So trusting your intuition, leaning on your intuition, right? Knowing that that gut feeling that you have is on point, okay? So being able to lean into that confidently is what I'm getting here, collective. That is a key factor for someone here, okay? Some of you guys could have been like ignoring your intuition or ignoring like that feeling, right? Yeah. Something like that is what I'm getting here. That's why this is showing up, okay? So Pisces energy, that Cancerian energy showing up, okay? And I'm getting here something to do with getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberation. So I feel like with this cycle, you guys, you are building some type of strength or some type of resiliency during this time as well. Okay. Yeah. So I, this moon is very significant for this message. Yeah, this is about your intuition. Okay. So the next card, you guys, look, we do have the High Priestess. How about that? That's what I've been saying the whole time. So it's there. There could be something that there's a knowing, okay? There's some type of deep knowing, and I feel like it's within. For a lot of you guys, there's some type of hidden knowledge that you already have. So some of you guys are already holding the key or the answer. Okay. So this is for some of you guys. You need to like maybe look within at what you already know. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you guys, I'm getting here. That is like a lot of energy here with this High Priestess and the Moon card. Okay. High Priestess is like the highest card in the tarot deck, right? And it's very powerful. Okay. But this shows secrets being revealed, and you could have already unlocked some type of mystery and not even realize it. You're holding that knowledge, okay? Tapping into your higher self. You see that? Um, this is your advice. The High Priestess, yes. So trust your intuition. Um, more than what the appearances are, okay? We've been picking up on the illusions with the moon. Moon is that elusive energy, right? I'm getting here, you do not need to force clarity, okay? You do not need to control every outcome. The answers, you guys, that I feel like you've been searching for are already moving towards you, or they're already within. So please take that how it resonates, okay? So you could be having like a very strong mental breakthrough, okay, within the next 24 hours, or this could be news coming towards you within the next 24 hours or 48, 72 hours. Please take it how it resonates, you guys. But I'm getting here, the key thing is to observe, listen, and stay grounded, okay? Your power over the next 24 hours comes from awareness and not reaction. You guys, I'm leaving this message here. Hopefully this helped for someone, and I will see you guys for your next reading. Until next time, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.